Hey guys, Brian from Snowwalker Bushcraft back on another episode of Shadows in the Forest. It's high time for a new kit, and not so much a new kit, the improvement on the original kit that I was using. So today what we're going to do is we are going to show you the 18th Century Woodsman's Kit that I'm using now and how to pack and secure a bedroll with tump line. Don't go away. So we're going to talk about the new kit, or the redo of the kit, and this comes with multiple hours of research, talking to different people, looking at museum exhibits, lots of different things. There's just a whole host of history that's out there, and it's for your taking. You just have to apply yourself, and you have to go, and you have to do these things and work with it. The kit that I'm going to show you today is primarily what I would use from late spring into early fall, let's say. There's going to be things in there that are going to be redundant and repetitive in all the kits and how you use them. And remember, a lot of times things are applicable to where you are, the weather that you have, what you need, and personal choice. Let's jump into it. Let's take a look at it now. First thing that I'm going to carry with me, obviously, is I'm going to carry my flintlock. I'm going to carry my powder horn, my shooting bag, and just a small bag to carry some incidentals, things of that nature that I would want. The next thing that I'm going to carry is just a fire kit. Now this fire kit I just put in a small slip bag, and I can put it from my belt, my sash, however I want, or I can actually hang it from my powder horn or on the other bag as well and just drape it over the top. There are historical paintings that actually show that. They also show this being used, something this small, as just a day bag to hold shot in as well. So something to keep in mind when you're looking. The bedroll here that you see has been tied up with a tump line, woven tump line. You probably saw that in one of my earlier videos. Just another one that I did, split tail configuration, and there's one blanket. We'll open it up and we'll take a look at actually the contents of this, and you'll see that I'm not carrying a lot, but I am carrying the accoutrements that I need for at least 1 to 3 days in the woods. Here you can see we have our blanket. It's unrolled. It was folded into thirds. Within the folds you'll see 2 market wallets, and within these market wallets is everything that I need. By putting them in market wallets and twisting them, we guarantee, or at least we hope, that we don't lose anything within the bedroll itself. What I'm going to do is I'll show you each market wallet separately and what's in the gear that's in those market wallets. In the first market wallet, what we have here is I have 2 extra pair of moccasins. It helps to have extra pairs in case you need to change moccasins if you're in a hurry. This way then you don't have to worry about sitting down repairing a moccasin right away. You can actually switch out and then you can go from there. I have my soap, my Castile soap. Castile soap is very easy to make once you know how. The good thing about Castile soap is that it will lather in hot water or cold water. And it's very clean, and I actually use it at home, not just on the trail while doing trekking as well. That's contained in one bag right here. In a separate bag here, what I have is I have my Husif. This is my sewing kit. I should be able to take care of all my repairs to my gear and or my clothing with my Husif as well. I have a fishing kit, and I also put in a bank line set to go with my fishing kit. Also here I have just odds and ends of rawhide for lacing and or repair work as well, and some twine to go along with that. On the other side of the market wallet, I have one extra shirt to wear, and I also put in a wool hat just in case it may drop down in temperature or something of that nature. It just, again, it will help you stay a little bit warmer at night. So that's in the body of the first market wallet. Okay, moving on to the second market wallet here, which is a little bit smaller than the other one. We'll go through what's in here as well. In the first section of the market wallet, this side, we have a small trade kettle right here. Single person use, obviously. We have tea here in a brick form, as well as chocolate and some muscovado sugar as well. This is a little treat right here. This is actually cocoa beans that have been heated. So you actually take the nibs from the cocoa beans, and that is what you actually make your chocolate from. But they're pretty good where you just break them open and just eat those nibs themselves. So that's kind of a little treat too. They contain some caffeine, so actually you eat a couple of nibs and helps keep you awake as well. So I have my salt horn. That's nothing new. Everybody carries salt horn and probably some pepper. I just haven't got a nice horn yet for my pepper. Just an extra rag. I can use this as a strainer for when I'm making tea or whatever. So I put that everything here. This goes all on one side. On the other side here, I have my tin cup, obviously for drinking. I have a wooden spoon, and I have my knife that Steve Davis made me and gifted me, so that goes with me all the time. And here I have just general rations. I have some trail mix, I have some parched corn, peas. There's actually some green coffee beans there as well, in case I want to make some coffee. So my sustenance needs and cooking needs are taken care of, and that's it with that. And then everything goes back in. Now we're going to show you how we actually fold this up and pack this and make it compact. First thing that we're going to do is, I just filled up my trade kettle. It's a container, so I fill up my trade kettle, and I just go ahead and I put that in there, and I put this on one side of my market wallet. On the other side, again, I could take this, put that in there, and I just load up my other side. Now we give it a twist. We're just going to put that right there for now. We'll go to our other market wallet. Try to keep everything clean, as clean as you can. Taking my soap, put it in my bag, and I just tuck it into one of the moccasins. That's all. I take my moccasins, put one pair on one side, another pair on the other side. Fishing kit, bank line, sewing kit, cordage is in this bag. It's tucked away. Okay. Other side here, take my wool hat, stick it on in there. Take my shirt, put it in there. Again, just make a twist. And I put it here. Now, this is the important part. See this space? That's actually, let's put it down a little bit. See this space in between the two compartments? Well, we just take this and put that right there. Okay, now we've had our blanket, put our blanket out, and we fold this there. Take the other third of the blanket, put it right there. Okay, now we are ready to roll. The easiest way that I have found to do this is to take one end of our tump line and we'll put it in there from the beginning, like so. That's awesome. Again, remember, try to keep everything as clean as you can. Now, we just start to roll. And you can pull that through. Okay. Make this tight, like we discussed. So you can see that it's a pretty small, concise kit, but it's just enough for 1 to 3 days. I have a change of shirt, change of linen. I can change this one out, and I can clean that, and I have another shirt to wear. I have extra moccasins. If anything's going to get me home, it's going to be having more moccasins in my pack instead of having to constantly repair moccasins. So Lewis and Clark expedition, look into that. They were actually making many pairs of moccasins to carry with them. It's also known that in war parties there were many pairs of moccasins that were in their bundles when they went into war, because they didn't want to continuously repair moccasins. So 2 extra pair of moccasins for 2 to 3 days, that's not a problem. My cooking needs are met. I have a sparse food to get me through the night, a couple days. I have vessels to cook them in, so not a big deal. I don't have to worry about it. I'm not carrying any bacon, so I don't need a frying pan. If the time comes where I was carrying bacon, maybe I would trade out my trade kettle for my frying pan, or maybe I would get rid of my tin cup and put the frying pan in there, and then I could drink out of the trade kettle. You know, this is all different ways that you need to think about, process what you want and how you're going to carry it. So that's how to tie up an 18th century Woodsman's Kit and bedroll. So it gives you a little bit of insight into what I've reduced on, what I've added, and shows you how to tie up a tump line. You know, one way of tying a tump line. I did that with the other video too. It takes practice. They're never going to come out perfect all the time, but as long as you have them tight to your body and closed up, you should be okay. So, Brian from Snowwalker Bushcraft and another episode of Shadows in the Forest. We thank you for your views and your comments, and until the next one, walk the woods.